it's me Almas, and today I'm going to show you how to make Indian style lentils, known in Hindi as dal. So there's a variety of different kind of lentils and they're marketed into 4 major categories. So we have green, brown, red/yellow, and specialty. And today we're going to be working with the red lentils. So let's do a quick breakdown of the ingredients that you're going to need. So we're going to need 4 cups of water to boil our lentils in. And we have 1 cup of our red lentils, and it's a really common variety, so you can find it at your local grocery store. If not, Trader Joe's and Whole Foods for sure will have it. And we have 2 Roma tomatoes diced, it's about 1 cup, and ½ a cup of diced onions, 2 large garlic cloves diced, and ½ a serrano pepper. It's about 2 inches and it's sliced. If you want it to be a little bit spicier, you can use the whole pepper, but with a ½ a pepper, it'll give you a mild flavor. We have 1½ teaspoon salt, and this is going to be per your taste. You could add more or less if you want. A 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, and a ½ teaspoon of red chili powder. And again, if you want it to be a little bit on the spicier side, you can add a little bit more. And then we have 4 to 5 curry leaves, and a 1/4 teaspoon of mustard seeds, and a 1/4 cup of chopped cilantro, and then we're gonna use 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. And also you're gonna need a potato masher to break up the lentils a little bit more. I like the consistency you get. So if you don't have a potato masher, you could always use a wooden spoon, the back of it, and just mash it up a little bit in the pot. The awesome thing about cooking dal is just how easy it is. We're gonna add this water to the pot and then basically dump this first row of ingredients in and let it all boil together. We're gonna start with our 4 cups of water and we're gonna add that to the pot. Now we're gonna add our 1 cup of red lentils, 2 Roma tomatoes, which again was about 1 cup, ½ a cup of onion, 2 garlic cloves, and ½ a serrano pepper. And our 1½ teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, and lastly our ½ teaspoon of red chili powder. Stir all of the ingredients together, and I have it at a medium heat. We're gonna let it come to a boil, and basically just the lentils need to cook, and that takes about 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, so it's been about 20 minutes and the lentils are boiling and it's softened. And to test it out, you could just grab a spoon, get a little bit of it, and be careful because it's hot, but you can just grab one of the lentils and you can just mush it in your hand. There's no hard center anymore, it's totally soft. So I've turned the heat off and I'm gonna move the pot to the back burner to simmer, and we're gonna heat up our curry leaves and mustard seeds in a pan with oil. Right, the pan feels warm, so I'm gonna go ahead and add the 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. And really we're just gonna use this to heat up our mustard seeds and curry leaves. So the oil is heated up and we're gonna go ahead and drop in our curry leaves and mustard seeds. Just sizzling up a little bit, and we're really just heating it for like 20 seconds. Dal's been simmering for about 10 minutes. I'm gonna turn the heat off and I'm gonna add this into the pot. And be careful because the mustard seeds might pop out at you, so you could do it from a distance if you want. So I'm just stirring together the curry leaves and mustard seeds that we added to the dal. And dal for me is just a super comforting dish. My mom used to make it all the time for my brothers and I when we were little. It's the same feeling I get when I eat mac and cheese, that same warm, comforting feeling. It's like the Indian version or feeling of that. So now we're ready to add our cilantro, and this again was a 1/4 cup. And I'm just gonna stir this together. It gives it a really bright, beautiful color and definitely adds flavor. And now it's time to mash it up a bit more. Personally, I just like the consistency with it all broken up a little bit more. So really just mashing it all together. And again, if you don't have the potato masher, you could always use the back of your spoon. It's gonna take a little bit longer, but you could just press it up against the pot and break it up that way. So you don't wanna mash it up too much. You still want a little bit of texture. Okay, that looks good. So the dal looks awesome. It has a great color and great texture. And I'm gonna eat it with rice. That's how I did it when I was growing up. I would just drench the dal all over the rice, You can eat it with naan or roti, or even just plain is great too. All right, so I'm mixing it all together. Normally, I would go at this with my hand, Indian style, but I don't want it to get messy, so I'm gonna attack it with my fork. It's so good. And as you saw, it was super easy to make. We literally dumped all the ingredients into a pot, let it boil together, and we got some awesome dal out of it. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I do hope you try this recipe at home, and subscribe for some more awesome videos. Bye!